We have all been there, right? Just staring at your phone, waiting for that one reply that feels like it could change everything. Well, today, we're going to decode that agonizing silence. We're going to pull back the curtain on the psychological games that are being played and, more importantly, how you can finally stop playing them. Let's get into it. Let's just start right here, because this quote, it cuts through all the excuses we make. That sinking feeling in your stomach when you check your phone for the 10th time in an hour, that's not you being crazy. It's a real feeling. And the reason for it is usually a lot simpler and, yeah, a lot harsher than we want to admit.
And this image right here, this is the entire problem in a nutshell. On one side, there's you. Your whole world has shrunk down to that little glowing screen. But on the other side, they're out, completely absorbed in their own life, probably not even thinking about their phone. This massive imbalance is the rotten foundation this whole thing is built on.
You know that feeling that you're totally off balance? It's not in your head. It is a very real power dynamic. So let's call it the seesaw of power. And we're going to break down exactly why you always feel like you're the one stuck on the ground looking up.
And here it is. This is the single, unspoken, fundamental rule of this entire messed up game. The power belongs to the person who cares less. It's that simple. The one who's less invested gets to call all the shots, set the pace, and basically control your emotional state. This lays it out perfectly, doesn't it? Look at the two sides of the seesaw. You're down at the bottom, anxiously waiting, rereading old texts, analyzing every single word for some hidden meaning. You feel completely powerless. Meanwhile, they're way up top, just casually living, barely giving you a second thought, and holding all the control precisely because they're not as invested. Your anxiety is literally fueled by their indifference. But if it's so obviously unbalanced, why is it so incredibly hard to just walk away? Well, it's not just a simple power game. There's a deep psychological hook that keeps you there. This is what we'll call the science of false hope, and it's the very reason you feel completely and totally addicted. Okay, this right here is the key to everything. It's called intermittent rewards. See, when they finally text you back after hours or maybe even days of silence, your brain gets this massive hit of dopamine. That's the pleasure chemical. It works exactly like a slot machine. You keep pulling the lever, losing over and over, all for that one unpredictable, amazing win. You're not addicted to them. You're addicted to the what if of the next message.
And how do they keep you pulling that lever? They use a tactic called breadcrumbing. They're not giving you a real meal, No real attention, no commitment. They're just dropping these tiny, low-effort crumbs. A like on a story, a one-word reply, a random emoji. It's just enough to keep your hope alive, to keep you following their trail without them ever having to give you anything substantial.
And this might be the most crucial reality check of all. That intense feeling you have, chances are it's not actually love. It is an addiction to the possibility of what they might become, to a future that you've built up entirely in your own head, all fueled by those unpredictable little hits of dopamine.
Okay, so we get it. We understand the toxic dynamic. We see the psychological trap. It's a mess. The biggest question now is, what do you do about it? How do you actually get off this emotional roller coaster and break this cycle for good?
The only way out isn't about learning to play the game better. It's not about making them jealous or trying to win them over. The real solution is to take decisive action. It is all about a fundamental shift in your focus. You have to deliberately take that power and shift it back to where it belongs, with you. So here's your two-step action plan. It's simple, but it is powerful. Step 1, reclaim your focus. Seriously, put the phone down. Take all of that anxious energy you're spending on them and pour it back into your own life, your job, your hobbies, your friends. The second they are no longer the center of your universe, the power starts to shift. And step 2, redefine the signal. Their silence, their inconsistency, it's not a puzzle you need to solve. It's the answer.
And please, burn this rule into your brain. If their words or their actions are making you feel confused, uncertain, or anxious, the answer is no. Full stop. A person who is genuinely interested and available will not want you to feel confused. Clarity is kindness. Their ambiguity isn't an accident, it's a decision. So treat their lack of a clear yes as a very firm no.
So what's the ultimate takeaway here? It's time to stop trying to win over someone who makes you constantly question your own worth. The only game you need to be playing is the one where you choose yourself. Invest in your own life, know what you deserve, and have the strength to walk away from anything that feels ambiguous. Because when you finally truly choose yourself,
the right person will choose you too. And trust me, they won't leave you waiting by the phone.